Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. On today's show we continue our series where we look at iconic climbing gyms throughout the world. And today we're in Sheffield at the Climbing Works, a gym that is pretty close to my heart. And we're here to meet the main man himself, Mr. Sam Whittaker, who's going to show me around. Sam, nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
Yeah, good, really good.
Now Sam, we should explain for the show that this is in the middle of Quiff, which is a massive sort of bouldering competition, so it's pretty busy here today.
It's crazy busy, yeah. We've got 450 competitors from 24 different countries. So yeah, it's as you can see, this is the second session and it's already kicking off.
Awesome, man. We found sort of like a quiet-ish moment to have a chat about the gym. So just take me through it and show me the sort of features that make the Climbing Works special.
I'll give you a bit of a tour, really. This is just the, as you come in, this is the main branding, Climbing Works branding. It's been here for 10 years. And this is what we call a circuit board. So you've got colour-coded circuits, endurance circuits, ranging from 6B plus to 9A. So, for example, like the blue ones on here, the little screw-on crimps, that's a 9A circuit. We've tried to keep it as simple as possible. People can come in and just follow a colour, similar to the rest of the centre. There's all grades, there's all levels. You can link one circuit into another. The footholds are the same. Really interesting climbing. It's not just like shuffling. There's lots of proper climbing moves. This is the new bit that we've done in the last 2 years, I think it was. We used to call it the skips. So it had these two hanging skips hanging down, and now we've filled it all in. We've created this enormous roof. So sometimes, depending on what the route setters do, we can have routes that start on one side and work the way along all the way around here. So you can have up to 50 moves.
So is this old skip here, or has this been replaced with wood now?
It was been replaced with wood. The skip idea was just how they looked. They were like upside down skips. But yeah, we filled them in and it's created this ridiculous roof. The great thing about the works is we try to recreate the sort of technical side of climbing as well, rather than just grabbing and pulling. So when you walk around, you'll notice there's lots of arêtes, there's lots of corners, there's lots of features, there's lots of arches, there's lots of crazy stuff. So it makes it really interesting.
I've actually climbed it when I used to live in Sheffield, and there's some terrifying climbs over the top. I've got my heel above my head quite high above the ground.
I mean, this black circuit here, you know, you're heel hooking like this and, 2 metres up there basically.
So coming down to when this is, I can see it's sort of the competition wall down the end, yeah?
Yeah, this is the main competition wall, the Berghaus competition wall. But, we've had this wall for 5 years, but this is second generation. The first wall we ripped down and we built a new one. Again, as the route setters, we all work here, we climb here, we route set in here. You get a bit bored of just route setting on the same bit of wall. So what we do is we just rip it down and we build a new one. So if you go in through this way, you can see we've got also the really ridiculously steep stuff. So this is 45 degrees, overhanging, even steeper in that section. So you can have the steep stuff, you can have the burly stuff, you can have stuff on undercuts. So we basically got to try to get a bit of everything.
One thing we didn't talk about is the sort of the industrial feel of this place, because it maintains that industry feel, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, this building, when we first saw it 10 years ago, just had that had a really good feel to it. I think with all the exposed steel, as you can see around us, the roof, the natural light that comes through, all the windows down the side, it just has a nice feel to it. As you see with competition like this as well, the atmosphere is always really good in here, and people are inspired to train and climb hard and socialise and climb with each other. And I think a lot of it is to do with the building. It just has a nice feel to it.
What I like about this place is it feels like a proper climbing wall. Like I've been to some places and it's very clean and shiny and beautiful, but it doesn't feel like real and grimy and like proper wall.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing in here. You see the cobwebs, cobwebs on the roof. You can't clean up there. I mean, for example, you can't get up there. And it's an old building, it's got history, and we like it like that. And we're here, people want to come here for the climbing and the route setting and all that stuff, and that's music, a bit of techno, a bit of nice coffee, that kind of stuff. That's what we try and create here.
So Sam, I can see the training area behind us here.
That's it, work our way over to the best bit of the wall.
I like how Pete's doing one-armed knock-offs behind us.
Keep going to your blackout. Work our way over to this is the motherboard, Beastmaker motherboard, and the idea behind this was from Ned Fee Halley. He's got a training board in his cellar that's ridiculously hardcore. So this is like an easier version of his little tiny board in his cellar. But the idea is basically really small footholds, quite good handholds, but you don't stand back on the handhold. You're only allowed to use these small domes for your feet. So to stay on the wall, you need really strong core tension. You just need strong shoulders. The holds themselves are all wooden, all handmade by Beastmaker. So you can train on it for a long periods of time. Your fingers don't, your skin doesn't get worn out. It's finger friendly, it's skin friendly. As you can see, if we stand back and have a look, it's symmetrical. So if you can do a problem on one side, then you can try it on the other side, and you can find if you've got a weakness, you can work your weakness. So it works really well. It's split into sections A, B, C, and D, and everything's numbered. So we've got a problem book, with hundreds of problems in there, and people just love it. It's so difficult. It's probably like font 7B just to get to the top.
How steep is this as a board?
45 degrees. Yeah, it's really good. So everyone's been going crazy for this and getting really strong.
I've seen loads of Instagram pictures of people sending crazy hard
Sean,
stuff.
Yeah, Sean has obviously been on here loads, and Alex has come over, Megos, and he's trained on here lots. Everyone loves it. The locals, our local customers, day-to-day customers love it, because at first they couldn't even get to the top, so they're aspiring to get to the top. It's great.
So come around the corner, more training facilities?
This whole area is the training area, really. We've got, at the moment, currently, we've got the Tech Native crew doing all the live webcasts and streaming and all that, but this is normally a stretching area and a large campus board.
That is massive as a campus board.
It's pretty big. Yeah, so we've developed it over the years. We keep changing, putting different types of holds on, just sort of working with what people want. Going around this way, we've got another area around there for fingerboards and hangs and pull-ups and TRXs and all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Well, Sam, it's starting to get a bit busy in here, so I think we'll sort of call it a day here. Go and have a wander around, check it all out. But thank you so much for showing me around. Really appreciate it.
No worries. Cheers.